Hello everybody, welcome back to Talos Principle 2. So we're going to be continuing our puzzles again. We're at number 5. I love the philosophical aspect of this game. Last time I thought a little bit too much. What is this? Okay, I suppose this is what I have to do. I can take the teleporter out. Oh. I'm assuming this is what I have to do. Okay. I have to get in there. Alright. Oh, there's a second teleporter. What am I supposed to do with this stuff? So there's two things. Oh. Oh, I have a feeling. I wonder if Okay, so Diab. I don't know what that means. So I can teleport over there now. And if I take this, I can't, right? Oh, but I can do it now. Okay. I did it. Nice. Number 5 is done. Are you gonna open this for me? Oh, we got new interface content. Man, the music's fucking riffing over here. Yeah, this is just the best zone in this whole game. Oh, sorry. The alarm was going off. Damn. I'm just gonna listen to this game's OST when I'm done. By the way, my Spotify Premium ran out because I think I changed my card or something. This looks like a suspicious wall. If I was in Elden Ring, I would be rolling into it. Yeah, I have to change. I have to resubscribe to Spotify. I wonder if you guys have used YouTube Premium before. Or YouTube Music, I mean. I'm thinking about using it, but Spotify is ingrained in me, and I have my playlists over there, so maybe not. Number 6, Translocator. We have the box. We have this place. We have this wall, that wall over there. And we have this wall. Oh, okay. This opens up 2 walls, this one and that one. Okay, so we go in here. We come down here. There's a box placer over there, and we have to go over there. I don't know what's going on. Now I can teleport over here. Okay. Okay. So I go here. I put this here, I take the teleporter. Oh, so this opens both stuff. That's pretty cool. So now I just take this stuff out. That's wonderful. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna... Ooh, okay, so maybe not. Take this box back. I forgot this was a door. Put this over here, take the box, stand. Now I'm completely inside this little... it's important to compartmentalize when you're solving these puzzles. Because, you see, I can tell that this zone is completely different. I can tell that I just need to get these two guys into here. Okay, so the solution is like this, right? Come up, the teleporter over here. Oh, not there. There we go. Oops, jump up. Take the box. There, there, and there. I just compartmentalized the problem. You know, this zone is completely separate from that zone. So I know I need to take everything out of here, put them here, and then I can tell that I need to put everything here, and then I come up with a local solution. That's what I try to do when I'm solving these problems. So 6 was pretty easy. Let's do 7. Alright. I want to see where, if there's a place like this IRL. Looks amazing. Oh, there's 7. What is that then? Where does this go? This is the other triangle. Sure, let's do this one. Okay, I'll do aerial work. Fuck it. I'll do this. Seems kind of tough, but I'll do it. Oh. Okay, okay, I like this. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to take this down. Open this up. There's 2 fans here. First, okay, so when I'm solving this problem, I'll give a little tutorial as to how my mind works. By the way, I like those curves in this design. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need to get that box. That means I gotta get a fan here. And I look at the first thing that I can physically do. I need to go here. So if I were to take this fan, I can turn this on. And now I can go up. But I can't actually... Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay. So I'm gonna take this back because I feel like I'm gonna need to be on top of a box. And I'm assuming I'm gonna put this here. Actually, I'm gonna need to put this here. I'm gonna need to completely localize myself over here. So now I can take this, stand on top, take everything over here, go over here, I can step on the box, and I can apparently push something out of here. But I was thinking, what does this do? This turns that fan on. Alright. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna put this box here, put the teleporter up there, that way I can teleport stuff upstairs. Put this over here. Now. Okay, wrong idea. Now I can simply teleport myself up here, put this fan here. I can go down, get the box, put myself here. The box goes out. The teleporter goes out. I take the fan, I teleport to the teleporter. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I'm hard stuck. I kind of fucked up. I needed to teleport to that. Okay, I'll reset, but that was kind of my idea. I think I was on the right track. Damn, I am tired. I have to wake up early tomorrow and go... Can I fall in the water? Am I just dead? Nice. Okay, well, at least I learned about that as well. Aerial walk is what this episode is called. I'll just take the teleporter, put it here, take the fan, put it here, take this, put it here, take this, stand on top of it, go here, take the box, go down, oops, no, take the teleporter, put the box here, go with the teleporter over here, teleport over here, teleport up. Alright, so now I'm thinking maybe if I'm thinking about how I can reach the teleporter over there. I'm in this metal zone, right? Okay. So I have a little idea. If I put this on top of here, what happens when I try to push? Okay, so now I can reach it, right? Yeah. Alright, so I've completely isolated this area. Let's see. I don't even need this teleporter. Right? No? I do. So I'm guessing. I put this fan here, I put this thing here. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Am I gonna have to do the same thing over here? Yeah, I think we got it. That's pretty cool. I feel like there was like 50 ways to solve this puzzle, and I solved it in one way. That I guess makes sense. So let's go to number 7. Luckily that was kind of short. We also need to connect to the data stream. I think we can get this zone done this episode. Man, I love these stairs, dude. Well, I don't know why, but this zone really clicks with me. What is this? This is a funny zone. I'm assuming I have to do this. Okay, so I did this configuration so that I won't need this room again, but I clearly do need this room again. What if I put this here? Can I just access this room? Yeah, wait a second. There is no teleporter here, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, there is no teleporter here, so is there a way to keep this? I can't leave now. Alright. That's the teleporter. No? Okay. So I have 2 items for you. Okay, so now I don't have to go in there. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I need to take this, do this, put it here. Now I can do this. Take the teleporter, put the teleporter like this way. Teleport out. Disable this. Actually, take everything out. Do this. Put it here. Now, I need to get back out and then disable that. Wait, do I just need the jammer here? Damn. I guess that's over. That was easy.
That was very smart, 1K.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound surprised.
Yeah, why did you sound
clearly,
surprised?
you know what you're doing.
Thanks. I do. I'm good at puzzles, bro. Can I not go here? Is it dangerous? Yeah, it's too dangerous. I want to see what that is. No, no, no. You can go up close. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, good. Just wow. I've never ceased to be amazed by the beauty of this planet. Same, bro. It's so beautiful. So this is the puzzle we have to solve, and then the Talos Principle. Well, we got a new message. Mitku 166. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover there's a movie based on the Talos Principle, an international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, and directed by young Sergio Leone. Really? It stars Peter Ustinov as Straton of Stagiria, Zero Mostel as his comedic sidekick Nikomakos, and Angel Aranda as the earnest Amnitas. Is this real? Hey, let me see. I'm just gonna look that up. I'm curious. Robert Harrison Blake. I think I've heard of that name. Robert Harrison Blake is the fictional alter ego of real-life author Robert Bloch. The alter ego was created by H.P. Lovecraft. Talos Principle. Oh, I found a cool Reddit post about the Talos Principle, the game. I don't think... it seems to... Robert Harrison Blake seems to have something to do with H.P. Lovecraft, but I don't know. Anyway, it's not a realistic biography of Straton, but a kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Straton building a replica of the mythological robots Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget, but the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Straton's work. Ustinov, as Straton, has a line I really liked. There are always hard times in human history, Amnitas. Do you think we are the first to be besieged by enemies or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp. That's a nice saying. Niam says, that's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird that this film is not better known. Maybe it doesn't exist. It's what Trevor said in that audio file 1K found. Great art isn't always appreciated in its own time. It's not like people particularly loved Straton himself, but we can appreciate it now. I have to look this up again. I'm not sure. Sergio Leone, Talos Principle. Is that actually a movie? Oh, I found a Steam post about it. Made up, just like all the underwater recorded music album too. Everything referenced in this game is made up. Yes, books, authors, quotes, philosophers included. I don't know. Yeah, okay, someone replied, wrong, there are real quotes from real people in the games. The only one that's fictional is the author of the Talos Principle idea itself, who is a made-up Greek philosopher to give the original game its base story. The game features a philosopher. Okay. Yeah. For example, Byron is referred to Lord Byron, a real historical figure. Yeah, there are things about Ian Banks, I guess. Yeah, I feel like this obviously isn't a real movie, but anyway, looking at this, I don't know what this is. Does it have something to do with the main structure again? Oh, I just have to put a green laser to it. What? Okay. I don't even know what this is, though. A green laser. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. I don't think we've seen a green laser so far. No, 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 please get me across. Fuck. I really wanted to. I don't want to walk all the way around. I mean, who would want to do that? I don't want to waste 2 seconds. Instead, I end up wasting so much more time. That's how I operate. I like my shadow. So number 8. Did I read this one? No. Let's read it. Chernyshevsky on nature, from Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, essays on humankind reaching adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals we intuited were part of nature, we were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature. Our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must by definition be natural. This is exactly what I thought in high school. Like, I had this exact opinion, and I was really convinced of it. I don't know if it's wrong or whatever. I still kind of believe it's true. The better word would be man-made, but is man-made? Maybe, maybe not. I think calling it unnatural just doesn't make sense. So this view, no matter how uncommon, is deeply paradoxical. Agreed. Why not just call it man-made? This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Rightly? Yeah, okay, I would agree. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all, and that too is manifestly wrong, and that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. I mean, we are animals, but advanced animals. We can say that. It is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. I agree. In fact, we must not behave in that way so that we can save ourselves, and that would be maybe the difference of mankind. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world, exactly what I'm saying. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices, we have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance. Whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood. But this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. I kinda zoned out for the last 2 paragraphs. I was thinking of something else. It's so funny, when I'm reading this stuff, my mind can wander off. For example, I started to think about dinner for some reason. Even though it's like 12 p.m. already. It's like midnight, and I did eat today, but I'm hungry. I guess I am an animal, after all. Okay, so let me read this again. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn, okay. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance. I agree, definitely. Whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. Religion might be a way of doing that. But this is the response of an adult in crisis. Could be, who wishes for a return to childhood. These are very definite statements. Maybe. But this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. I suppose so. Yeah, I agree. If the previous statements are correct, I would agree. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults. Accept our power and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. Okay, so we can't give in to our animal instincts. I think that's what he's saying. We must become nature, and nature must become human. I don't understand what that last sentence means. Let's see what Athena has to say about it. And this is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Cornelius says, do they want? Or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? I don't know. I feel like this is a very cerebral game. Let me think about it, because I don't understand it. No one's watching this, so I can think as much as I want. I'm gonna push my brain, accept my power, act consciously, and deliberately shape the world. I must become nature, and nature must become me. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the second statement, not the second, but the first paragraph, the paragraph before the last. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control, definitely. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood. But this can only ever be regressive. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults. Accept our power, act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature. I wonder, what does we must become nature mean here? Does it mean something like we must become the shapers? Like normally nature shapes us, but we must shape nature in turn. I wonder if that's what it's talking about. I sort of understand. This is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? It's easy. It's easy. People just want to do the easy things. It's all about entropy. Human mind, interestingly, works according to entropy, I feel like, pretty much. It's just easy to lower yourself, to not have high expectations of yourself. Just that kind of stuff is easy. And most people tend to do that stuff. Upgrade from Miranda to Athena. Man, I can't believe Miranda's dead. It's kind of weird. We upgraded the lab with my new design. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier. Well, the father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it, do you? Let's listen to Trevor, the next message.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Yeah, life is subjective.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm.
Oh my god.
It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter.
Wait, Noema is an algorithm, and we're hearing Miranda's voice for the first time, I think. Or maybe it just sounds too childish. I think I've heard it before, but it sounds different.
Output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
And she's British?
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
Oh my god, he's making dad jokes.
Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. That's so sad. Damn, I'm kind of sad about that. Hey Melville. Dude, I kinda got teary-eyed there. I'm sad because these post-human people, Cornelius is experiencing fatherhood for the first time, and since all he knows is human data, the first thing he wants to do is make a dad joke. That's hilarious. And sad a little. Okay. So I just gotta get these guys out of here, as I said before. Yeah, I need the box here. Probably. I'm not right now, for example. I'm not even thinking about what the box can do, because I know this is an isolated compartment. All I know is that the box needs to not be there. So I just get it out of there. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. Stop. Yeah. No. Okay. What is this red laser gonna do? Maybe I can just teleport up there first. Okay. Wait, what am I? I'm so confused. Okay, so I know this box is supposed to be. God damn it. Okay, I messed it up. Put it here. Put it here. I'll teleport up there. I'll take the teleporter. Put it here. So I think I'm supposed to teleport up. Like this, and then put it here, and then put this here, and then put this here. What the hell? Wait a minute. So, okay, this works. Okay, so I know that this connector has to be on top of this box doing that. And I have an idea. I'm just gonna take this, put it here, get on top. Can we not be on top of the box at the same time? Okay. I need to get this guy up. Okay, so I have an idea. Okay, there we go. Okay, my idea worked. So yeah, I needed to be up here when the box came up. So, that's done. I did both of the puzzles, right? Let me see the map. Yeah, so there's only the stars left. Honestly, I don't really want to do the star right now. I'm just gonna do... I'm gonna do... I don't want to think about the stars. I'll think about them later. I'm gonna go find this lab. Oh, there's the lab. Okay, that was kind of convenient. It's right here. Let's enter the data stream first. I'll think about the stars off camera. They just take a lot of time. I don't think it's entertaining, and I wanna... Okay. And I wanna think about it a little bit casually, maybe. Oh my god, there's a guitar. Dude. I kind of stopped playing the guitar after a while. Oh my god, you fucking scared me.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful, but you scared the shit out of me.
That's how it lures you in, I think.
What do you mean?
You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime.
I guess so.
And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in,
I guess
deeper into the trap.
The trap of what?
What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
What does that even mean? Let's not be superstitious.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest you were,
I'm sorry, Alcatraz.
whatever it is I'm trying to say.
You're in grief, okay?
I guess I'm just disappointed in myself.
No, I feel like you
Byron needs me.
You lost your friend.
You
he
all
needs
need
you.
me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal.
What does that even mean? That's
If
not your
this
fault.
is all really the work of the founder, I don't know. Maybe she lost her way.
Maybe. I don't know what
Maybe
she's
we're
doing.
just not ready.
No, I
But
think
once
she
we
fucked
find
up a
Byron,
little.
I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
I mean, we gotta solve the secret of this place. We gotta know what they meant. And when that closed up on me, I was scared. Let me check this place out first, huh? So, what is this? Is that the Tetromino Bridge? What is up here? Oh, another palm reader. I'll read this one first. Why not? Oh my god, more lore from Thekla. To Athena, beloved founder, years have passed and there is still there's nothing but silence. Have you sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me anymore. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and... please note that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set, and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return. From Trebuchet. I remember this guy. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I did not develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with the Malwell. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest my new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working and making things better. Please fix this situation. Thank you, Trebuchet 216. Dude, I really empathize with Trebuchet. I'm an engineer as well, so I understand what he means. You don't want to deal with all the buzz, you just want to do your work in peace and quiet. Paying the price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by Saint S.T. Samuel. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi, attacked for questioning the existence of humors. And Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. Why do I know the name McClintock? I'm just going to Google that quickly. McClintock. It's a comedy. Maybe that's right. Who is Barbara McClintock? The American scientist and cytogenicist. What is transposition? I know biology, but I learned it in a different language. The discovery of jumping genes. Oh, okay. An organism's genome is not a stationary entity, but rather is subject to alteration and rearrangement. Oh, maybe it's like a gene theory. Okay, so I understand that. The list goes on and on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who just suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pave their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has enormous personal costs. Miranda says that means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. But what if they just kill you? You guys don't experience fear like us, so I don't think we can understand. You don't have as much to lose as us, do you? You don't... I mean, maybe I'm being racist against these people, such as Miranda, but as a human, if you have a family, for example, you have so much to lose. Athena says it does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for truth and accomplishing anything. That's also true. Miranda says maybe you just have to do what's right and trust the universe. Miranda, you're such a kid. You don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so let's see what this is about. Oh, what is this? We're gonna have gravity? Let me read the text first. This looks like it's gonna be interesting. From Thuya, dear founder, everything has gotten so much worse since we left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. Oh my god, that's so cute. But I believe in your wisdom, founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. But I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Error, 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 error. That's so sad. Talos Principle 2b. Straton of Stagiria. So I think this is not a real person. Everything else seems to be pretty real. Amnetasence. Straton of Stagiria. I just want to remember. Yeah, it's a made-up person, I believe. Yeah, it's a fictional character. Okay. A fragment from Straton on the universe. Amnetas. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Straton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus. Why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Straton. Because these things which are ugly must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amnetas, but are these things just? No, they are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, 34, it remains unclear whether Straton believes in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine following its rules. Justice and virtue are all human inventions. I agree with Straton here. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? They might be illusory, but that does not mean they should be abandoned. The opposite, my friend. If it is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Athena says, I thought what made us human was that we searched for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. That's also true. Noema project. So Noema was an algorithm, right? From Miranda's voice notes. This is just... There's a pattern underneath. New primary site. Something. Wait, what does it say? Lake water for cooling. I don't know what's going on there. Power distribution. Let's see what this is. This is some action. Oh my god, we're getting hacked. Stop! Did I crash the game?
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
Is this the pyramid that we're gonna build?
The language of creation.
That's physics, no?
What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
I will see if it works. I'm so interested to see where this goes eventually. I want to see the end results. I want to solve the mystery. So I gotta get up there. Yakut, can you fly me up there? I don't know how to... Okay, maybe I'll try this way.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
I will.
Mother and father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
No, that's not it. I think I got the start wrong. I really want to know if there's like a definite mathematical solution to this. I'm really curious about that. But I guess we'll see. No, I'm just where I started again. I'm not. It's good. This is one of the masterpieces of gaming, I have to say. In terms of treating gaming as art, this is pretty much a masterpiece. Talk to me.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
Should I say what I believe? The folly was not his, it was the people who acted foolishly.
Yet he was the one who broke their laws. Why do you judge them and not him?
Because unjust laws should be broken.
And who is to decide which laws are unjust?
We must all decide for ourselves. Oh, okay.
If the law is not obeyed, it is not law. And without law, there is only chaos.
Then we should make better laws. That's kind of true.
And yet one man's vice is another man's virtue. How will you make laws that lift up all and oppress none? Consider this as you approach the flame.
And then a giant fucking laser moves up. What is up here?
Well, that was surprisingly calm.
Yeah.
Given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere.
Agreed.
I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Could be. Epiphenomenal. I mean, the questions she asked is pretty valid, and I don't really have the answers. I don't think anyone has. We need to make the best laws that we can. I don't know what the stars are. I'm gonna skip them for now. And I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Maybe I will find it while you guys are gone, but today I'm not really in a puzzle solving mood, so I might not try to solve them today. I'll see you guys later in the next episode, where we head to... Why is this still... Let's go to South 2. I'll see you guys later. Bye.